Many would consider this the toughest man in the lineup to get out. Dusty Baker. Was asking Fleming to ask the first base umpire, Joe West, whether it was a swinging, striking motion. No, it was not. 2 balls, no strikes. Pressure building on Ryan. We'll be right back. Talk to the man who pitched the no-hitter right after these messages. The story here in the Astrodome is Nolan Ryan a no-hitter as the Astros beat the Dodgers 5-0, and let's go to Tony Kubek. All right, Joe. Nolan right now has been standing very patiently waiting to us. Right now, Jerry Duggan of the Dodgers is doing an interview, but we're going to hear part of this conversation with Nolan Ryan.
Did you feel the ball that Socia hit in the 7th inning might find the gap?
Well, when he hit it, I thought it was hit high enough. I knew it wasn't out, and with Terry's speed out there, I really felt like he had a good shot at catching it.
And the only other ball hit well, I think, was Renicke's ball in the 5th inning.
Yeah, and I got in on him, but he hit it down the line good.
He said that Tony was telling me that the fastest fastball he had today was 97 miles per hour.
Well, I really didn't feel like I had exceptionally good velocity. I think that the biggest thing, I was able to get ahead with my curveball and move the ball in and out a lot.
Ross, let me interject a couple. Ross Porter of the Dodger broadcasting crew has been interviewing Nolan Ryan, who's waited so patiently. Just a reaction from you. Sandy Koufax has 4 no-hitters. You have broken it with number 5, and a reaction to you when you threw that last pitch.
Well, Tony, it was hard to believe that I finally accomplished it, because I guess if there's one thing I wanted to do in my career was pitch that 5th one since I've had a shot at it, and I've had a shot at it for a long time. And at my age, I was really starting to think that I probably wouldn't get it, because I've gotten into late innings before. In twice this year, I went into the 7th with no hitter going, and I just didn't seem to have that stamina that I used to have to put somebody away. And I think today I felt stronger. I didn't strike a lot of people out in the later innings, but I tried to be a little finer. I didn't challenge as many guys in the late innings as I had earlier.
Nolan, I want to talk about 2 specific guys. Bill Burton talked to us before the ball game, and he said that Mel Wright had worked with you so hard, and you had worked so hard to control the curveball. a comment on Mel Wright, your pitching coach, and also your catcher, Alan Ashby, who caught a beautiful ball game today.
Well, Alan caught a great game. He was thinking right along with me. We didn't shake much at all. We threw a couple of change-ups. They weren't working, so we just canned it. And on my curveball, Mel's worked with me, and I really think that the key to me is getting my breaking ball over. You can't win with one pitch. You can't shut people out with one pitch because these guys, it's timing. They're fastball hitters. It doesn't matter how good a fastball you have. But if you have that breaking ball in there where they have to think about that, and you can put that thought in your mind, and then you can get the fastball bound.
Not only the superstition that goes along sometimes, and maybe it's all hat with pitching a no-hitter, you probably have been on the mound more than any pitcher in the history of baseball when you've gone late in the ball game with a no-hitter staring you in the face. What was going on the bench?
Well, nobody really said anything to me, and after the end of the eighth, Don Sutton asked me if I was superstitious. I said no, and he went, well, go put them away, would you? And so, you know, basically it's the same deal. The guys leave you alone. There's a lot of superstition in baseball, and it just worked out where I was as fortunate to have enough stuff to go ahead and do it.
When you left the bullpen before the ball game, well, let you introduce this young lady. Noli?
My mother.
This is Ryan. Have you seen all of Noli's other no-hitters?
No, this is the first one.
I know Noli's wife, Ruthie, came down in the field, gave him a big hug and kiss, but your grandchildren stayed at home. They did not see this no-hitter today.
Oh, yes. This was the day they all stayed home.
Noli, when you left that mound, did you think you had no good stuff down in the bullpen before the game today?
I never really know before the game, and like I say, I was struggling with my delivery a little today. I really didn't feel like my fastball is what it should be, and I got behind early in the game on some hitters, and with these guys, you really don't have the luxury of doing that.
I'm going to call in your catcher, and I hope you can stand around for a while. Al Ashby.
Just such a great game.
That was marvelous. Where were you sitting, Mrs. Ryan?
Oh, I don't know.
You lost track. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by.